Hey everybody, this is part 2 of the Ask Me Anything questions. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. Mom Murray asks, what would you say your style of clothing is? Jeans and a t-shirt. I'm not fashionable. I don't really like putting forth the effort. I've tried really hard to find cute little outfits and whatnot, but I always end up gravitating back to jeans and a t-shirt. I'll wear skirts in the summer sometimes, but I mean I live in like tank tops, flip-flops, and skirts in the summertime. I wish I could live in flip-flops all year long, but it gets cold, even here in Tennessee, too cold for flip-flops. So jeans and a t-shirt. I'm very, very low maintenance when it comes to fashion. How did you choose Nellie's name? Question comes from Mom Murray. Nellie is my late grandmother's name. She died when I was 10, and I wanted to name my first daughter after her ever since I was a teenager. I'm really glad that Josh was on board with that because it was really important to me. Rose comes from Josh's grandmother's maiden name. Before she got married, her last name was Rose. So we thought Nellie Rose sounded really cute together. One thing that kind of is about it is that everybody and their uncle names their daughter Rose, something Rose nowadays. So I don't like being looked at as overly trendy when it comes to that, but the name has significance, family significance to us, and actually we have several baby names picked out already for our future kids, and all of them have significance in some way, shape, or form to our family and our heritage and our history. What was my most favorite part of my pregnancy? My most favorite part of my pregnancy was feeling Nellie move. There's no other feeling like it. I loved feeling her move. I loved feeling her kick. She wasn't overly active in the womb. I felt her every day, but she never woke me up, never kept me awake at night. But it was the most amazing thing ever. I loved every single part of pregnancy. I loved my belly. I loved the way I looked. I didn't love the morning sickness, but I loved being pregnant. It really suited me well, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Why do you like the TV show The Big Bang Theory? Awesome show, by the way. It is an awesome show. The Big Bang Theory is hysterical. If you've never watched it, it's on Mondays, 9:30 Eastern Time. I love the characters. I love the dialogue. I think it's witty. I think it's funny. It touches close to home because I have a big circle of friends who are all geeks. We're all dorks. Not science dorks like they are on the show, but some of the dialogue they have on there is just so close to the things we talk about. You know, we're all gaming geeks, comic book geeks, just dorks. I'm fairly certain that they follow around my husband to get some of the things that Sheldon says, because he's very matter-of-fact. He likes to be correct. He likes things to be accurate. He's a history nerd and a comic book nerd, and a lot of the things that Sheldon say, I just kind of look at Josh when we're watching and think, they must know you personally in our lives. It's pretty cool. Okay, getting some more questions. What is the best part of singing barbershop? For those of you who do not know, I sing with the Sweet Adelines International, which is an organization of women dedicated to preserving the unique American art form of 4-part a cappella barbershop harmony. I sing in a quartet and I sing in a chorus. We're getting ready to compete this weekend, which I'm very excited about. The best part of singing barbershop is the harmony. I love making music with other people. There's nothing quite like singing a cappella with no instruments helping you and locking your chords and making them ring, and it's amazing. There's nothing like it. It's a rush like no other. And performing on stage is just awesome. I've always loved doing that. If you could give one bit of advice to other women about childbirth, what would it be? Go in with an open mind. Have an idea of how you want things to go, but understand that things can change, and in a moment's notice, drop of a hat. I planned a natural birth, made it to 7 centimeters without any kind of drugs, and requested an epidural because they did Pitocin, and I got scared, and I didn't want my contractions to get to the point where I was not enjoying my experience anymore. So I got an epidural. Really glad I did. Have a plan. Have an idea of what you want, but don't feel like a failure, and don't be disappointed if it doesn't go the way you want it to, because things can change really, really fast. What is your favorite movie? And I already answered that one. What do you look forward to doing as a mother? Just raising my kids. I'm really looking forward to the whole experience, the whole ride. There's a lot of fun things and activities that we have here in Chattanooga for kids that I look forward to doing, and I just look forward to every single second of it. How has life changed after having a baby? How has life not changed after having a baby? Things are just different. I mean, things are better. things are so different. You know, we don't go out as much as we used to. I don't party anymore. We do a lot more family-oriented activities. I mean, it's a big ordeal to go out. You know, just going to the grocery store is a big to-do, but life is so much better, you know. Everybody says that your life is going to change in ways you can't understand, but it's so much better. If a pot of gold landed in your lap, what would you do with it? First of all, I'd be looking around for some kind of magical leprechaun that dropped it in my lap. I would wonder why he chose to give me a pot of gold. And then I would probably try and convert it to money, paper money. Not quite sure where you would do that. It's not like we have a Gringotts here. That's a little dork Harry Potter reference for you guys there. But theoretically, if I did get it changed to paper money, I would put it into savings for her. We would get a house. We'd buy a car. Maybe a couple little fun gadgets for ourselves to enjoy, depending on how much Mr. Leprechaun gave us. But yeah, that's what I'd do. What will you do for St. Patrick's Day? I will probably feed Nellie. I will change Nellie's diaper. I will probably get vomited on. I will watch Modern Family because St. Patrick's Day is Wednesday, I believe, this year. And yeah, that's my St. Patty's Day, probably in a nutshell. I might put on some green or not. I don't know. I'm not really planning on leaving the house. Who is the first person you told about your pregnancy with Nellie other than Josh? My friend Erica on Twitter. I found out that I was pregnant with her at about 12:45 in the morning, and I could not believe it. I was floored. I was not anticipating getting pregnant because we had been trying for almost a year, and I had to tell somebody. So I tweeted, "Oh my God," and she tweeted back, "Oh my, you know, what's wrong? Are you okay? What's up?" And I told her, and we both spazzed out together, and we're all excited. I had to tell somebody, or I was going to explode. Yeah, I know it. The last question. The last question says, what was the scariest part of your pregnancy? I don't know your story, so it would be good to know. And did you have any cravings? The scariest part of my pregnancy was the entire first trimester. I was terrified of losing another baby. We lost our first baby to a miscarriage around 7 weeks in December of 2007, just a few days before Christmas. And the whole first trimester, I was just kind of holding my breath and waiting. The second trimester was fine. Of course, when she started kicking, I started worrying if she was kicking enough. But basically, the scariest part of my pregnancy was just the worry. I had a very good pregnancy. It was very normal, very easy. Didn't have any scares, but it was just scary. You know, being pregnant after a loss is something that is really unique and terrifying. Pregnancy cravings. Mexican food was the only thing that I craved consistently throughout the entire thing. I hated sweets my first trimester. And trying to think if there was anything. I just had really strange and random ones. I remember craving green bean casserole at one point, just randomly, and pumpkin pie, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, Mexican food was my only consistent craving. But that's all the questions that y'all asked me. Really appreciate you guys taking the time out to ask me some questions and get to know me a little bit. I may do this a couple months down the road, but thank you for asking. Thank you for checking out this videos, and as always, thank you very much for reading Hope Springs Eternal. I hope that you continue to read. And this is Natalie and baby Nellie signing out. Say bye, Nellie. Say bye. Bye, everybody.